you can't do everything at once. You're not an octopus. You can't spin, 8 different plates at once. So it becomes time management. It becomes focusing on the long-term goals and the end goal, the end game rather. So if there are different, daily tasks that are business related, many times those will maybe fall by the wayside, or they've got to take a pause while I'm creating. So it's not a 50-50 split ever. There are days where I'm more
Okay.
inspired than others. So there are days where it's more drudgery than others, where I'm just going through the motions of marketing and administration and goal setting and all that stuff and money management. And then the other days where I'm just a creative juggernaut and I cannot be stopped. And that was the case over last week where I put everything aside and I just finished writing this novel Forecast and released it last week. I had to get it done.
It kind of sounds like, first of all, you need to a little bit of self-awareness. You need to know at what stage it's important for the business, at what stage you are very creative, and you have to use those juices that you already have flowing,
Yeah.
and prioritizing, like time management and prioritization of what's important and what's urgent, right?
Yeah, well, I think where a lot of creatives suffer is they lack the business acumen or the time management or the attention to a schedule and goals. And so all of those things are very left brain. They're management oriented, so they're left brain. And without that, you're just floating in a void or a vortex somewhere, creating and spinning off these beautiful things. But unless you can get back to a system and a plan and a strategy of disseminating these out to people, making them work. Like right now, here's an example. I've got you in one window, and we're talking about creative things and about being a storyteller and business. But right now, I have to go back in my left side of my window when we're done, and I have to revise the subtitle and the series title and the keywords and the descriptions for my books to increase traction. I'm always doing that you have to adapt and overcome. And if sales go down, then you try new things.